Bare-Knuckle News fans, I am backstage with the CEO and president of Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship, David Feldman. David, how are you? So nice to see you again.
I'm doing great. It's always great seeing you, Susan.
Dave, what a card. We got to talk about the heavyweights. There were so many great fights on the card. Let's first start with some of the heavyweight fights.
I mean, they were just phenomenal. Really, all the fights were really, really good tonight. It was one of those cards where I was like, wow, can it get better? Can it get better? And it kept getting better. Capped off by the heavyweight championship fight, which was probably the best round and a half in bare-knuckle fighting championship history. It was the kind of Arnold Adams I've been looking for 4 years. I told him, I said, where you been for 4 years? He said, I'm here now. So he did great. He defended his title against a very tough Dylan Kleckler who can punch hard and can take a good punch. So it was a great fight. It capped off a great night.
It looked like after he got knocked down in the first round, he didn't really even. He just kind of like, oh wow, what's going on here? I better get it back inside and get to work.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it was like it shook him up, kind of knocked down. Like wow, you know what I mean? I just got knocked down. Let me get up and do my thing. And he did good. Look, he proves that he belongs to be where he is. I mean, he fought a guy that was 3-0 with 3 great knockouts, and he ended up knocking the guy out. So it was a great fight by Arnold Adams. Like I said, capping off an unbelievable card here at our first time in Orlando.
Jack Claffy came over from WWE, and he looked pretty darn good.
He did great. I mean, look, here's a guy who doesn't have a lot of fighting experience. He's a former professional wrestler, has a couple MMA fights, and he fought an experienced guy, and he took some great punches. He got banged up, and he showed all the heart he needed to show, and he came back and won the fight. I'm really taking my hat off to that guy, and I can't wait to get him back.
So many great other fights. Frank Warren was amazed at his footwork. He moved like a 155-pounder, but he was a heavyweight.
He did really, really good. He looked good, and I think he hurt his hand, and that's why he backed off a little bit at the end. But I was picking that to be fight of the night, and I think it was a very, very good fight. I mean, just a great night of fights. I mean, I was so happy, and I can't wait. Next week is Nebraska. It's going to be another great night of fights, and then we're going to come back for June 24th at the Hard Rock Casino, and then July 16th we cross the pond and show England what Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship is all about.
Speaking about across the pond, there are so many wonderful BKFC athletes that I've interviewed who have made it across the pond here. I mean, you've got James Lights Out Lilly, you've got Connor Turney with that footwork. You've got a lot of guys from England. Yeah. Can you give us any hints who might be on the card?
Yeah, Connor Turney definitely be on the card. He's fighting one of our really exciting warriors. The contract's not signed yet, so I can't announce it. We got Mick Terrell coming back. We're probably going to have James Lilly on the card. Tyler Goodjohn will be on the card. And a lot of new guys that we're signing from over there in England are going to be on the card. Paige Van Zandt will be on the card. And we're putting together the main event right now. Announced that this week. But it's just phenomenal. Look, we went from our first event at an ice skating rink in Cheyenne, Wyoming, to our first international event, our first real international event at the Wembley Arena in London. I mean, it can't get any better than that.
Do you ever stop back and say to yourself, heck, I did it?
I mean, we just had, next week we'll mark 6 events in 5 weeks. So, it's hard to sit back and go, wow. But I mean, I do, what I've been doing lately is just kind of every once in a while looking online and just searching Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship and seeing all and looking through my pictures, right? Because what I'm not doing isn't really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, but we're moving so fast. So what I did is I searched Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship and I looked at all my pictures. And I went back and I was like, holy crap, man, what did we really build here? You don't really see it because you're in it. You're inside the jar. And I went outside the jar, read the label, and I was like, oh, this looks really good. So we're doing great. I'm happy about where everything is. I don't think any other company in the world could have grew this fast and this big in this amount of time. So I'm happy with me. My team is great. The fighters are great. You guys are great. So, it's just getting better and better.
Before we go tonight, Dave, is there anything else you would like to add, sir?
No, I mean, look, just tune into the Bare-Knuckle TV app. You get all our action. I know that we've let the fans down a lot in the past with our app. We've had some hiccups getting in. We have our brand new app is launching the end of May. So June 11th will be the first launch of our brand new BKFC app. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to have the bandwidth. It's going to have everything you need. You're not going to have any problems getting in. And then when we go to the June 24th event at Hard Rock, we expect to get a really good influx of new subscribers, and it's going to be tremendous. It's going to be a great year for us. All these different fighters, different states that are opening up, different international destinations that we're going to, some really great sponsorships that are coming on board. Super, super excited about the growth and where we are and where we're going, especially where we're going. I'm really, really happy.
From the ice rink to the Wembley, the pioneer of bare-knuckle fighting, David Feldman, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
Appreciate it.
I'm Susan Cingari, and this is
David Feldman, and
No
you
One
are...
Beats Us to the Punch.
No one beats us to the punch, but you're watching Bare Knuckle News. Your best source for news with bare knuckle fighting.
Thank you.